You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
No. Okay. I know they were talking about a...
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Hello.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I should lie.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Sure. Is there anything else I can break into here? Well, my shroud's dead. Which means I need to sneak a little bit better here on my way out. Hello.
What was that? What do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Yeah. Interrogation successful. Okay, so I wish I could just wait for it to come back up, but I guess that's not how that works. Can I get in your computer? Sure can. Or the Automex. Still a shortcut. Okay, yeah, we already know about that. Logs, staff shortage. You already talked about that. Alright. So we have another quest to leave. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Quests. Scylla. Hunt down and kill that guy. Groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found. Another hunt from GLADYS shop for old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired several leads on that way. Sorry. Reginald Cheney. Gotta do that one. Gotta do that one. Gotta do that one. Alright, so the cleaning machine. Hold on. Is that even on here? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, well, back to the journal. Where's contact? That way. But I know we actually have some stuff to do over here.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Okay.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This story brought to you by Halcyon News, All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Yes.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I want to get your eyes checked out there.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself.
Yes.
Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
Okay.
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Our
Oops.
Chief Tennyson has an...
Wrong button. Number 3.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
He's my favorite character so far. All right. Milo. Spacer. The fuck is that thing? What is that? Didn't I kill a bunch of you?
Halcyon do. We interrupt a regular...
Well, it's gonna get away. Okay.
I don't have time for this.
Pop that one right in the forehead. Hello, GLADYS. I can pick that lock, which is funny.
Hands off the lady, all right?
Move along.
Got frozen dinner. Okay, well.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
All right.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Ah. I have to say this.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
Right. But what if I can get you a discount using my nethers?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
No, thank you.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I have more than qualms.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
No.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Okay. We've already talked about Roseway once.
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Sniff, sniff, you say?
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old GLADYS when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Okay.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Okay. Well, it seems that you sell all kinds of wonderful things that I would like. What's this do? Carbohydrates, plus 200% natural health regeneration. Last 20 seconds. Very nice. Bunch of nanners. A bunch of nanners. Carbohydrates. One medium-sized mock apple. This game is just filled with fun stuff. I like this. It's a good time. Silver Tongue Kit, Fun Times Barrel, Magnum. What is this? Battered Mardet data pad. Discard public records of Hephaestus mining outposts on Scylla. Okay. What is this? Ooh! Oh! that's worth a lot. So we're not going to buy that. But, down in the often old data pads in the hope of finding clues to a forgotten cache of goods they can sell. Well, I'll buy that too. Old data pad contains incident reports of Mardet's security patrols. On the Lost Hope, Vera asked us to bounce back some back bay rat got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Okay. Hammer's Power. Hammersmith marketing stunt. Playing to the Sunita. Rung Leech. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Buy that too. I don't really have anything to sell, as far as I know. And that'll be it for me. I hear you. Where is that thing? There's probably an easier way to handle this rat situation. Sure was. Okay. What's going on back here?
For me.
Found some stuff. Squatter's Journal. Corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live, and if no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Yeah, well, probably. You don't need a Drino in here. Or beer. That's probably the last thing you need. Okay. Go ahead and take. Not quite sure where I'm headed here. Or where I'm at. Oh, where's the medical bay again?
Dang, that's impressive.
Oh. Problem solved. No one questions why I changed form as I walk out a door, though. It's a little bit of a... little bit questionable.
Pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
Recent users. Callahan. I know that. Oyama. Access user M. Callahan. The hat. Made your spacer's choice when I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Oh, this is Martin Callahan. This is my life now. Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man. But there isn't anything left of me to care. But there won't be anything left of me to care. You made your spacer's choice when you signed the employment contract. Okay. Which one came first? I think it's from... hope you're doing well. Mom thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a big hug from me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get one just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Martin. Are you okay, honey? Oh, boy. Public notices. The heat. Additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation. Ah. Salvager in the sky. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with stellar bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible deniability is the Sublight way. Okay. Warehouse next to Spratwurst joint. Loitering. Do not delete. Okay. Board property not limited to... Halcyon Holdings office here on Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. P.S. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs while outside the embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. P.P.S. is the third time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and, when you are caught, punish you accordingly, Felix Millstone. I should start reading things more often in these games. Usually I just leave it up to you guys, and then I get confused, and then I wonder why I didn't get this answer. We've got more stuff here. Hack. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. And where are we on the toilet clog? If Chief Guy taught me anything, is that a crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. Groundbreaker, hoping we can get a little game back together. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay for your freelancers. Well, who was that? From Kitty Buchanan to Wildcat Group. Round trip to Dashkova. Proper conveyors, blah, blah, blah. Oops, wrong button. Public notices. Ship impounded. You don't know us about our impound policies. The board impound your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is a gaudy building across the opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impound you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people.